So I was picking up my order at NewBeeDrone one day, walk in, and I was talking to the guy who was working there. His name was Kelvin, and I was frustrated. I was like, man, why the hell can't somebody make like flight controller and ESC stack that doesn't have a fucking wacky ass mounting system, isn't $180 fucking dollars, and like, why can't we just put Express LRS on it? And it was just like, we could do that. We're building on the Hummingbird line. So as most of you guys recognize the Hummingbird, it was their like 65 millimeter ducted Whoop class. Well, they're building them in. That's going to be like their racing line. And their 200 series is their 2020. And then their 305 series is their full size, like 30.5 by 30.5. And they have, this is an earlier model, by the way. All of their, this is actually installed on quad right now, but they have two chip, it's actually Diversity Express LRS with chip antennas in it, and it's got Wi-Fi flashing. It's like a full bore Express LRS receiver in a Artery Tech F435 MCU. So very similar situation as this guy right here. Very similar MCU, just with Express LRS on board. So handles 8K, 8K, but just let you come in at a very similar price point. AC0 connector right here. So it's really just plug and play. So the setup is almost identical to the Halo. So pretty much these two pieces are interchangeable. So you can do your two antennas here. This obviously has more features like this. Not to throw any shade on the HD0 Halo, like this is a phenomenal product, and I genuinely do enjoy this, but this is just smaller, lighter, coming at a lower price point, less expensive MCU. Like this is a much more powerful MCU. It's got LED, like it's just got more bells and whistles and external antennas. It's just hitting a very different price point. This is going to be for like your guys that do FAI, who need LEDs, who might run other peripherals, stuff like that. But this is me. I just want to build out. I just need like, okay, I've got a race coming up. I need to build 2 more quads. This whole stack is $99.99. So combined with their, grab some NewBeeDrone flow motors for $70 a set, and you're well on your way to building a quad at a price point that was only around before the pandemic. Just the ESC. This is the one that I killed at the International Open. But see, it's kind of big. Got the pads broken out, but it's super tanky. I don't think I've had a single one. I don't think I've burned a single one. So yeah, they let you run your favorite tunes because they run the ICM gyro. You do have to take that into account. So I know Dr. Chouse has been kind of doing some R&D, like Dr. Chouse from Team 533. I know he's been doing some R&D to finding some filters that work out. Me, I just throw my OZR tune in there, and it's been working great. I mean, I might get like a little bit more prop wash than I do on some of my older builds, but me personally, I just can't afford to keep fielding a fleet of quads that have the MPU. But when you put it in build, it just creates this just incredibly tidy. As you see, there's nothing really shoved back. It's just the MIPI cable going out to my camera. Then you have your little wiring harness going to your AC0, and then you're done. So the build is just like the Halo, but you don't have to find a place to stuff 2 antennas. It just creates this incredibly simplified, incredibly tidy build to where, and it doesn't protrude at all. And usually I have to mount my receiver down here. Nothing there. It's just incredibly, incredibly tidy.